Okay, friends, so for tonight's dinner, we're going off script because I have this pie crust left over from Christmas, frozen. So I wanted to make a quiche for tonight's dinner. So I just have my frozen pie crust. I threw it in my pie pan, and I decided I wanted to make a caramelized onion and bacon quiche. So earlier this week when I was making bacon for some ranch chicken, I had a couple extra slices in the oven and I kept them and crumbled them. So they're right here. Just pulled those out of the freezer. I grabbed some of my caramelized onions out of the freezer, and since it's a quiche, you don't want to have any extra liquid. So I am really sweating all the liquid out of them and just caramelizing them a lot. I'm actually probably going to let these go probably 20 minutes on the stove here because I just want to get them really dark. And then I'll probably, when I pull them, chop them up extra fine because I want to just have them really throughout the quiche. And then for the quiche itself, I'm going to, this is like half a brick of cream cheese. I'm letting that warm up. I'm going to mix 3 eggs and a cup of milk with that and beat that up until it's nice and fluffy with, of course, plenty of salt and pepper. And I'm going to also include this cheese when I make it. This is almost a full thing of shredded Mexican blend. It doesn't really matter. I was going to go cheddar, but I don't really have any. I got this. And I will let you guys come back when I am putting it all together. All right, so we are back. Look at those onions. Aren't they looking good? They are, I would say lost most of their liquid. And now I'm going to do something a little counterintuitive. And I'm going to just throw a little liquid in the pan to kind of deglaze the pan and get that last little bit. I'm not too worried about it. That's going to just evaporate off. And I just want to get all that goodness off the bottom. And just get my onions all together here. We're gonna assemble that in just a second. Yeah, there we go. So I started putting some bacon, and I evenly distributed my onions on the bottom of my pie shell. I'm gonna put some cheese on it, and then I'm going to put the rest of the bacon over that just to kind of layer it up so that it's, distributed throughout when I pour the egg in. This will be kind of mixed through, hopefully. And then I'm going to pour the rest of my cheese in. Again, is it better to freshly shred your own cheese? Of course. Is it just something I do that saves time? And I used to shred my own cheese, yeah, but this has been good. All right, so there's my cheese, and now I have my egg mixture over here. Again, that's 1 cup of milk, half a brick of cream cheese that I sort of warmed up in the microwave, and then first I whisked that, then I whisked the eggs and the milk into that. And I'm just gonna gently pour that in so that I don't displace, I don't wanna make an avalanche, a typhoon. No typhoons in my quiche. Quiches are interesting. They're sort of a mix between baking and cooking. And if you know, I like to think of cooking as an art and baking as a science. And so a quiche is somewhere in between. It's like a baked, cooked thing. So while you can do a variety of mixtures to go in the quiche, 2 important parts is like they shouldn't add too much liquid. And of course you want flavors that go together. And then the science of the eggs is that ratio, and you can find different ratios online. That's fine, but as long as you have that, it'll set. My oven just let me know that it got up to temp. I actually only turned that on when I started the onions, so it's this has all been just during the preheat time for the oven. I'm going to now bake my quiche for 45 minutes. Pull it out, let it cool a good 10-15 minutes before I cut it, and then we will have some supper.